This week's episode is about forgiving others, and next week will be about forgiving ourselves. When we talk about forgiveness as Christians, it's good to start with the premise that in Christ we are forgiven. That through Christ, God sees us without sin. And then we are called to live into the forgiveness we receive by then offering it to others. In Ephesians, Paul writes, "Put away from you all bitterness and wrath and anger and wrangling and slander, together with all malice, and be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ has forgiven you." And this was said to a Christian community, but it's good advice for all of our relationships. When we don't forgive, we are the ones who suffer. We are the ones who hold on to pain and anger and bring past events forward into the present. And that's not healthy for us, and it doesn't leave room for God's healing grace. The call to forgive one another is a call made out of love that invites us to let go of that pain and anger, that challenges us to make room for healing even when we are completely wronged by another person. It doesn't mean that that other person is correct or justified in their behavior. It doesn't even mean that they will change. What it means is we are saying, I'm not going to carry this hurt anymore. Society will tell us that forgive and forget is the way to go. I say that's pretty much nonsense. Because who can really forget? And if you do forget the pain of the past, it is very likely to repeat itself in the very near future. Forgetting isn't the issue. Forgiveness is the issue. Letting go of the pain, the anger, and the destruction those feelings can have on our lives. It's not to change another person, but it is to change ourselves. That's the whole purpose of forgiveness, is to grant the one who is doing the forgiving freedom. Unfortunately, what people don't talk about is that forgiveness is not a once and done thing. I can make up my mind to forgive someone who has wronged me, and I can think that I am done with it. But if I encounter that person again or a similar situation, all that hurt and anger comes back, and I have to think again about forgiveness. Letting it go, pushing it away, and making room for healing. So I hope you'll think about these things and ways in which you are called into forgiveness and how you can live in the embodiment of God's forgiveness in Christ. So like and share this video and write your comments below, and I'll see you next week where we'll talk about how we forgive ourselves.